just a simple thought draws near.
I don't know, it's a dream. When I wake, I come back to life. I don't know, it's a dream. But when I wake, it's in my
Welcome back to MyNightOut Radio. That was Satellite's Fall, Strange New Day. Across the table from me, we have Crimson, and now we get into the more risque section. You off the air, we were chatting a little bit about the accidental incest. You said you had a good anecdote.
Oh, yeah. It had to do with the day we were shooting my scene. It was actually, you'll recognize it because it was shot in dusk. We got dusk for a morning, and the only day we could set up was Sunday morning. And out of all the Sundays, it was Easter Sunday. And the scene you're going to see is shot supposedly in heaven.
Okay.
So imagine like if they set up heaven, but in dusk, and they make with that small space, they make it like look huge. Yeah, it's like nude scenes and everything just terrible that you can imagine in heaven. And I don't want to ruin anything, but it's hilarious. It's entertaining. And halfway through filming one shot, we had to call cut because all you could hear through the audio is church bells down the street. And if there wasn't a guaranteed premium passenger seat on the bus to hell for all of us then that day, that was amazing.
Oddly enough, I know the church was Holy Ghost because, well, long story short, I know the name of the church. It was Holy Ghost. Well, this is going to bring me to another question. Now, you're pretty active, from what I understand, from what I've been seen, in the fetish community. You're also working with a friend of ours, Alicia Vitorino, I believe
it is. I've never heard her pronounce it. I actually never heard her pronounce it. I just went, Vitorino. It's like, I like that.
So tell us a little bit about what you are doing with the fetish scene.
Just did some general promotion a while ago, especially with DJ Venom. I've helped Smokey out with a few things too, and also helped a little bit of promotion with Sherry By and Vickers over at the Manchester with their Vice Night. Just mostly just getting a lot of word of mouth around about the event, which I really liked because for like a kind of goth or fetish night in Rhode Island, at Vice, it felt like the Boston scene where they had like a couple of hundred people in there, and it was amazing. Just everyone.
You have a very good turnout over there. I'm surprised, being where Manchester is, in the middle of West Warwick, you wouldn't expect that big of a scene to show up.
Absolutely, and it's just hidden back, and a lot of people are like, where is this place? And when they find it, they, like, from there on out, they tell all their friends, oh, you just go down this road, and then it was just all walks of life in it, too. It wasn't just the usual people you see, the usual suspects. It's people I haven't seen in years. Seeing people from New Hampshire, Mass, Connecticut, even New York coming out for this event.
Well, I've seen on some of the posts, because I also follow just about everything that goes on, especially in West Warwick. A lot of them are working with the hospitality industry, as we talked about earlier, renting the hotel up the street. You know, they're keeping the business local rather than trying to run up to Providence, trying to run home. They just want to continue that party, which I think is great. they'll go out for a bite to eat, and then they'll end up back at the hotel, which I'm not going to promote the name of because they're not paying my bills.
There you go.
So what else are you doing with what other DJs, what other fetish events?
Oh, there's one I'm actually going to be doing another episode of. It's as we were talking about with Alicia. She has this adult education radio show called Raw Sex Radio.
Yes.
It's a podcast. You can look up rawsexradio.com, I believe it is. And it's actually pretty amazing because for like even risque subjects like that, it is handled very well, and it's a very open, like an open table discussion. And just the topics are very serious and stuff that surprisingly you don't hear much about. And even recently, there was some, I believe it was Duke University did a study about sex education and disease in the U.S. And the places that have the least education or are against sex education have the worst, HIV rates and stuff like that.
Well, if you don't know about it, you can't protect yourself against it. Which
exactly,
Alicia and I have had a few conversations, and she's right on point with a lot of stuff, and she is more than willing to broach the subjects that a lot of people are finding just they don't feel comfortable talking about. She'll go headlong into it, and she will talk about it. I do listen, by the way, Alicia, if you're listening, I do listen to your show.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll tell you what. We've been going on about you for quite a while. What shows, what restaurants, what are you looking to do in the next couple of weeks? Because, unfortunately, we got to start winding things down for the show.
Mostly I got to be worrying about roller derby. We got a couple of events coming up in March. We're going to be in Carolina for a double bout, and also be back March 28th in Narragansett. There'll be another home team bout there, so you can check that out on provincerollerderby.com. Also, gearing things up for Get Gored for Good. We're going to have a lot of special promotion events. Again, if you go to getgoredforgood.org, you can look those up. You can also learn how you can participate or even just donate to help the homeless in Rhode Island. But as we're getting towards April 26th, which is the date, I'm running their social media marketing, so I'm going to be headlong into that as well.
Good. Well, for people who are going to go down, make sure you do at least donate. If not, check out the events. Having seen a lot of the stuff that Crim has done, he does put a lot of effort into his promotions, and I haven't seen you attributed or associated with a bad show in quite a while. I just haven't.
I do my best, even when technology decides to fail on me.
Back it up with the pencil.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. That was a bad proctology joke that I just decided not to say it halfway through. But for our listeners, there are a few things coming up this week and long term. This Wednesday, Jeff's Superlative Sandwiches on Benefit Street is unveiling their Jorge Alorza sandwich. You might want to check that out. Also, at Simon's, when you're done with the Jorge Alorza, you can go down to Simon's on Wednesday night. That Rambuticon is putting on their Fan Appreciation Night. That's on Valley Street. Sayings, Northernmost, We're Traveled, Halfway Home, Patient Zero, and Eyes on Satellites will be playing that night. Thursday night, Club Fantasies Frozen Luau. Yes, Sims Avenue in Providence. They will be having tropical drink specials, hula hoop, and limbo contests. I personally think I've just lost the limbo contest without even starting. Also, at the Manchester, Havoc is presenting DJ Zydrate and The World. Versus The World. Sorry about that. You have a bunch of DJs, all EDM. Unbalanced. Wow, my sinus is just plugged up on that one. Unbalanced, Craze Chaotic, Damien, Angel Mode 2.5 of Team Deep End, and Club Kids Next Generation. Friday night, Cobra Kai Loud Fast Drunk Tour 2015 is going to be at the Coliseum. All for Blood, Bloodline Theory, Carnivora, Tester, and Don't Cross the Streams. The laughter in the background is the only reason why I'm laughing, guys. Poser with 21 guns and 80 proof will be at 1150 Oaklawn Avenue in Cranston. And again, over at Manchester, Monkey Wrench, the ultimate Foo Fighters experience, will be there. Saturday night, you have 2 Cow Garage, 6 Star General, The Poor Man, and The McGunks at Firehouse 13. Over, I believe it's Casey's Tap, is Lisa from Rock Karma. It's her birthday, but she's also celebrating with Ken and Lisa Cody from Music and Pictures. It's all 3 of their birthdays. Hope Before the Fall, Mechanical Process, Train of Thought, and Versailles will be playing. A new one. I have not even been to it, and I am a beer snob. The Boundary Brew House up in Pawtucket, Garrity Street. Ellie and the Bear will be playing there. Ravi Shavi is at the AS220 with Cominas, Atlantic Thrills, and the Vienna Gram. And for you older people, the Rhode Island Home Show will be at URI on well, I'm telling you, I just found a whole bunch of stuff that, I mean, I know I'm an old guy. Some days you just don't want to rock. You don't want the metal. You want to, I don't know, put up some crown molding. Actually, I do have one show that I need to push out there. It's the St. Patrick's Day Massacre, Friday the 13th of March.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, here's the catch to it. If you want tickets, you got to buy them from one of the bands at $10, $12 at the door, or email us, and I'm going to be picking people at random to get a free pair of tickets. That's MyNightOut Radio at Verizon.net. Put free tickets in the subject line, and I will be picking people at random. So I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this episode. Krem, I can't thank you enough for coming down.
No, thank you for having me. And quick plug to Championship Melt Truck. If you ever had any of their food, if you look up Championship Melt on Facebook.
That would be the food truck with all the different grilled cheeses.
Yes, and they come to our RWA events, which if you need to come to if you want to come out to RWA event, rwawrestling.net, and tickets sell fast for our shows, and you get some grub from Championship Melt as well.
Championship grub alone is worth me coming down. If you can get them and one of the other ones, my favorite, Poco Loco Tacos. Oh, yeah. Fat guys will play with themselves in the parking lot. Anyways,